Howdy netizens! Welcome to another episode of Techy Talk Podcast. I am your host, Siti Aina Pangkatan, but you can call me Papay. And today, we've got something really exciting lined up for you. We live in a world where technology is changing faster than ever. It is in our wrists, in our pockets, or even in the very words we speak. But here's the question we're diving into today. Can new technologies change our language?
That's interesting topic.
Yeah, joining me
That's
here today to answer that question are my guests, Muhammad Rifki Kusain, Siti Mufida Ramos, and Mubayna Limgas. Together, we're going to break down the influence of social media and technology on our language. But before that, everyone tell us something about yourselves.
May I go first? Hello, netizens. Hello, Popeye. I am Muhammad Rifki Kusain, and you can call me just Rifki. And I am a third-year BAIL student, a social media enthusiast. Yeah. Yeah.
And I am Mubayna Limgas, an aspiring linguist and trying to delve into this fast-paced, takey world. It's an honor to be here, Papay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for having me, Popeye. Thank you for having us all. I am Siti Mofida M. Ramos and an aspiring linguist just like Mobaina. And I am actually very interested to talk about can new technologies influence our language.
Here.
So let's start this.
Yeah, well, you don't have to thank me, y'all, because it is my pleasure to have you all here today. So, just a few decades ago, words like very cutesy.
Yeah.
Very
What
demure.
else do you have here?
GG.
Gigi.
What's
Wait,
Gigi?
Oh, don't you mean like the
Good game, a
The way
game,
the
game
game-
language.
I think I'm
Where
familiar
was
with
it
that.
used?
Popular in gaming community.
Oh, gaming community.
yeah.
You don't play games?
I don't play games.
Oh.
So one of my
dangerous.
question is that what if of course there's some people in this generation who don't do games. What if we misinterpret this GG?
Well, you know what, Mufida? Before we answer your question, we're going to inform our viewers what we have here. So, in order for us to answer the question, can new technology influence our language? We have divided our answer into three subtopics,
Yeah.
which is the influence of technology, the influence of social media, and of course, the downside of the influence of
Papay,
technology on our
You
language.
got an interesting topic right there.
I know, right? This is it.
I am already
I'm
thinking about my
excited.
answers to your question.
Yes. So, we've seen AI emerge in recent years, being used in everyday tasks, most especially in classrooms,
Yeah.
in universities.
Can agree.
So, I'm going to ask you $1 million question. What do you think of the rise of artificial intelligence, most especially in academic world? Is it altering our learning or is it creating a new challenges? What do you think?
Now that you mentioned Miss Popeye, do you know that there was a news report about a growing trend where students are using AI in
my
their
God.
schoolwork, like
I mean,
projects
that's-
and essays?
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
That's not new at all.
Yeah, in this generation, what do you expect?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Do you think it's convenient? Actually,
It's given.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
For me, it's given.
Yeah. For students,
It's given,
like
yeah.
them, it's convenient because they can, ask or they can ask these AIs to answer their questions, for example. So it's more like it's faster, it's there. But the Google, you mean the
Oh.
yeah, you know?
But you know what? These kind of AIs, software tools, you can only use it for your own benefit, but at the same time, you have to use it wisely, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that other students would think the same thinking as you do, as perspective as you do. Well, as you like what you said, you might seem it might seem to you convenient, but it's raising concerns among teachers about whether the students
I
are
can
learning or
agree
just
with you.
letting the technology do the work for them. Which leads to my answer to your question, Papay. When it comes to AI, okay, take down notes, viewers. When it comes to AI, it's unnecessary.
Oh, unnecessary.
Yes, you
I'm
heard me
sorry,
right.
I
Even if you
disagree.
say disagree or you say the otherwise, during my time when I was in elementary and high school, I never had a chance to have a phone just like you
Okay,
guys.
oo.
You know,
Oh.
and
I feel
every
you.
time that my teacher tells us to do a research work, I go to library and
Oh.
read
That's
a
so
lot and
very much
millions of books just to
traditional.
get that one for
Yeah.
information.
So
You
I
know?
think we're just living in the same generation.
Yes, we are living, we are living
She
in the
must-
same generation, but
Yeah.
we do not have the same advantages that you have, guys.
Yeah, actually, she must be a very bookworm person.
Yeah,
Because
I think
Well,
so.
I have to be bookworm because I don't have the advantages that you do have. Well,
well, but
I
you,
think it's-
but it's in your disposal.
Yeah,
You can
it's
actually
in your
use
like
it.
it's in your pocket, as Papa have said it earlier. That yeah, these advantages is happening in our generation. Like you just have to use it wisely, though.
but
Yeah,
you know, only AI, actually AI cannot make a painting into a masterpiece. They
Yeah.
cannot create symphony, you know?
Like-
So why use AI?
You know, I think we have different perspective about AI because girl, I've got a thing for AI aided knowledge.
Right?
You
Tell
know,
us.
Oh, tell us, tell us.
last pandemic, are you familiar with ChatGPT?
Oh.
Chat GPT.
Actually, if you're going to ask the
Yeah.
Papay on pandemic,
Pandemic.
she doesn't know Chat GPT at
Me
all.
as well. Like I have not heard that.
I have never, ever, ever.
But
You know-
right now, it's our Suki.
Yeah. We are exposing ourselves here.
You know, AI was just recently known, just like what pandemic. So, in my senior high school,
Tell us.
I am friend with ChatGPT.
Oh,
That's senior high school.
my
Yeah,
God.
like okay, I cannot answer this question. What is this question?
So you're gonna
And
just
I'll
gonna ask?
Yeah, I'll just go with ChatGPT and ask them. Boom, the answer is right there. You just have to
Yeah.
copy it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that must
God.
be very convenient.
Convenient.
But
But my question, Miss Mobaina, did you learn something whenever you use ChatGPT in your school projects?
I mean, of course.
yeah.
In what way? Can you tell
Because
me in what
she
way?
is like copying and answering.
Yes, you're copying
You
it.
have the ability to see and understand maybe those answers.
Guys, if you
Yeah.
cannot understand
Yeah.
something by not using AI, how can you understand something by using AI?
Well,
You know,
that's
Well,
not
maybe-
really
when it
hard.
No,
when it
maybe the use of Google is just similar with the use of ChatGPT. Like,
No, ChatGPT is actually spoon-feeding
yes,
you.
spoon-feeding you exactly. But the Google is like he's trying, or the Google is trying to, find these words
Answers
like,
for you, and
answers for you.
AI is
But
making it easier for you.
It's
making
not
it
easier.
Convenient.
You know,
It
instead
is.
of searching through books and all asking questions to your teachers, but you can just resort to ChatGPT. But
Oh,
But-
Oh yeah, we are
Oh,
not
no.
advising you to use
You know,
ChatGPT.
guys,
viewers,
For,
it's not my advice. I'm
yeah.
not advising you to use
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT right now.
But you know, guys, how can you learn if AI is already presenting you the answer? How would you learn how to write a good essay when you're letting the AI do the work? And also, when it comes to preserving language,
Oh,
di ba?
yeah. Do you even heard about the app Duolingo?
I don't know about the Duolingo.
Yeah, it's an app.
It's
a
a
great
very
app. It's a great app that can
famous.
preserve our language. For example,
Preserve our language.
preserving our
Yeah, of
language
course.
in a way that it's stored in our, internet,
Digital
digital
footprint.
footprint.
Yes.
Exactly.
In my case, you cannot when it comes to my native language, I think I know it's best than that AI.
Well, the thing you can do there is that you can actually be the one to store your knowledge about
Oh,
your
yeah.
language
Yeah, you
to
can-
the tool so that it can be preserved.
Yeah, and
Really?
you can also
Yes.
teach people that who are like literally want to learn about our language.
Your native language.
Yeah.
Yes, you
You
can
can
be
teach
the
them.
Is there
one.
Maranao there? Maranao language is applicable to that AI?
I think if we're going to work on
Yeah.
it, then maybe we
Maybe.
can be the one to put
To-
it
yeah.
in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, of course, that's how cool AI
AI
is.
But
in
now,
our-
technology.
but as
Well, actually, guys,
You know, Papa, the Meta AI is now in Messenger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I saw that
Ah, of
actually
course.
when we were chatting.
Meta AI. Well, this conversation can lead us to our next subtopic, which is the influence of social media.
Okay.
Okay, I
So,
mentioned
are
that.
these, it's not just AI, social media, and instant messaging. New slang words are popping up almost daily. Phrases that was once have been taken years to catch on now spread like a wildfire.
Yeah,
But are
exactly.
these slang words actually adding to the richness of our language, or are they eroding the traditional language skills?
I think so.
Are we gaining a new creative way of expressing ourselves, or are we losing the
Yeah,
depth
maybe.
of the traditional language provides?
You know, slang is that informal stuff we toss every day in our language, in our everyday conversation. And it's not just cool words, it also represents our culture,
Yeah.
you know, our everyday life.
Definitely.
But if your question about whether the new technology actually creates or change our language, I think when it comes to slang words, it's been present way back before. William
course.
Shakespeare and the other writers actually have. Do you know you are asking me about the slang words, and do you know about the wild goose chase? What is
What's-
wild goose chase?
What's
What?
that?
Come on,
though?
everyone. From the viewers, you can comment
Let's
it.
read it right now.
Yeah, what's that?
What's that?
Tell us something
Wild
about it.
goose chase is actually proposed and invented by William Shakespeare.
So it's
So-
slang.
Yeah,
The
it's a
icon.
slang, and it means that a foolish and pursuit of something.
Oh,
You know, it is
Like you are chasing something.
yes, you are chasing
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Maybe I
You
should
know?
use that in my sentence.
And this is way back before technology. So you cannot just say that technology actually creates or changes our language because it's been present way back before.
However, it became rich in a way that these, slang words have evolved in a way that it established its, unique definition. For example, the word selfie.
oh, so
Yeah, the word
yes.
selfie. Yeah, ghosting too. Yeah.
Yeah,
The word
ghosting.
ghosting. You know, if you ask someone in this generation about the word selfie,
Ghosting.
yeah, ghosting too, I'm sure that they know these words.
And it
You
is
can't be
because
sure,
of
you know,
the-
as a linguist, as a researcher,
Uh-huh.
you cannot jump into conclusion without even considering
actually-
the data itself.
no,
what-
Come
the
on,
social
guys.
media talks like it's there.
Yeah,
It's
well,
there.
what Refki is actually trying to say here is that social media is a tool for people to know what is the trend all about.
Yeah.
So when he said that when you ask someone what is selfie or what is ghosting, they already know it. It's because they're using social media.
So
They're in one community.
yeah, it influenced their
And
language.
yeah.
But the
You know,
question. Okay, go.
Another thing, speaking of slang words, 24 hours spending of scrolling in Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah.
There's this
Wow.
instant
Yeah, 24 hours. Is your eyes okay?
Yeah,
still not okay.
That's why you're using.
Yeah.
okay.
So, there's these instances where I encounter some strange words. For example, the abbreviated or the acronym Ichbol. Do you know the meaning of that?
Oh.
I don't know each
No,
ball.
maybe our.
Each
Maybe
ball? What's
Netizens?
that?
Viewers
Yeah.
or netizens.
Maybe.
Comment down
Yeah,
below
comment down
if you
below.
know it.
But I'll tell you.
Yeah. You can just tell us.
Okay,
Yeah,
do not comment, guys.
The meaning is shocking. Like, okay, I just burst out laughing.
Well, I just edgeballed.
Oh my God! Is it? Do you really
Yeah,
think that this
same.
each bull actually is creative?
I
Yeah,
mean,
in a way
yeah,
that
it
people are,
is
like,
fun.
creating it.
You're just making abbreviation into sentences. Come on.
Well-
Into phrases. Come on.
It's because,
Like,
you know,
it's the
Well,
trend,
it's the
you know?
trend, yeah.
Can I ask your opinion about why do you shorten these phrases and you think that it's a slang words? Why do you use them?
a funny reason, you know, I am just so lazy.
Oh.
Lazy to.
Okay, there you have it. Lazy. Lazy is the first reason.
No,
Well,
maybe.
You know,
How about to Mr.
Yeah,
Rafi?
different reasons.
No, maybe for me, I sometimes use these slang words. For example, the word LOL. Instead of just saying laughing out loud, just say LOL because it's understandable for people that I am communicating to.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
it depends
yeah,
on the people that you're
Actually,
communicating to.
the concept of trends actually frightens me sometimes.
Why?
How can you just follow something just because it's a trend? What if it's a
Well-
trend to boycott something,
Well-
to hate somebody? Would
well,
you really follow
actually,
it?
It's your,
it's your choice. Yeah, like it's your choice if you are going to
Yeah.
follow the trend or
The
not.
trend or not, like
But
it's-
right now we're
if it's
seeing,
positive or negative,
yeah,
maybe.
we're
We're all grown up.
Yeah.
We know what's
Yeah,
right
what's
and
right and wrong?
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly my point. But these language, you cannot use this in formal setting. So
Of
why,
course.
if you can't use it, why have it?
Because not every day is a formal
Formal
setting.
setting, like we are in casual.
But
But
still,
like right now
friends.
we're having very casual
Casual
talks.
talks
We can
like
just
that.
say
You can just
But
say-
still, if you are in a, you are meddling with these higher officials, and then you said na, Ichiban! My goodness!
yeah.
well, actually, yes.
No, it's
You
like
know,
it's
GG,
it
guys.
depends on the context. If
Yeah,
you
it
use these
depends on the
words, like,
context.
Pragmatics.
yeah, pragmatics. Exactly. If you use these words, like it's your part, your audience is like professionals.
yeah.
Why do you use this word in the
Yeah,
first
But
place?
what if you are mistaken and you just, you have the guts to use these words and then you mistook them in using?
That's
Then
okay.
Yeah, that's okay. It's up to them to
No, you cannot. If you are in sauna and you suddenly say
Maybe
GG,
maybe-
W Riz,
Yeah, maybe those people, your audience may know, but those people that you're talking to is not like updated maybe, but the
that's why it
It
creates
depends.
miscommunication. So why have it?
All right, all right.
don't corner us. Yeah.
We're missing
No,
out.
answer it.
We're missing the point here.
Yeah.
The point here is that slang words and acronyms, those are trends, right?
Yeah.
And back then they use it because the keypad cell
Yeah.
phone is very limited,
Limited,
to
yeah. Exactly.
to use.
No, but William Shakespeare actually uses a
Oh,
very
William Shakespeare.
creative, not just William
Well, well,
Shakespeare
well,
actually,
well.
also
Find
other
the
authors.
terms lang.
That's why we have vocabulary words,
All right. So to this conversation, it leads us
Yeah,
to
we're
the
actually
downside
yeah.
of the influence
Downside.
of technology,
Yeah, the downside
which is
of the
our
influence of
third
technology.
subtopic. Like we've covered the many ways technology is shaping our world. But
Yes.
let's take a step back and a second. With all
I need a
these
drink for this subtopic.
influences of technology,
Same.
are we losing the ability to communicate with depth? What do you guys think? Like, does this technology altering our...
Yeah, for me, yes. This reminds me of the concept of the Faustian bargain. Yeah. Do you know the Boston bargaining?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah,
Like,
in our
I've
CMC.
written it in
Yeah.
our exam.
That is the
Yeah.
reason why my brain was aching that time.
However, our viewers may not know about this concept.
Yeah, you should tell
Yes.
them.
Tell
The
them.
concept of this idea is that the Faustian is actually a person. Yeah.
Oh, Faust.
He
Yes.
sold his soul to the devil. There is this disadvantages, you know.
Like the excessive use of technology, right?
Technically, the
What
Gaussian
Ramos is-
bargain is like we gain, we lose concept.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly,
Yes, we
exactly.
gain, we lose
We gain
concept.
and we lose something. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, when it comes to this Faustian bargain, if you're going to put it in a scale, and then you can really observe that it is more like a disadvantage than an advantage. Would you agree?
Well,
No,
that
my
depends.
Oh my God. If you're going to list everything,
Yeah.
there's a lot of disadvantages than advantages. And actually, you wanted to use technology with the aim of improving and
Oh, yeah.
easing your
We have
life.
seen that. Like
But still, it gives you something that you don't like.
And that's actually Faustian
Yeah, Faustian
bargain.
bargain. It's
Yeah, that's the concept of
Faustian
Faustian bargain. That's what I'm saying. If to Mr. Rafki it's a Faustian bargain, to me it's a double-edged sword.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Here
big
we
word.
go again with the double-edged sword.
And my question is, when it comes to double-edged sword, where do you put your hands with it?
In the middle.
Yes,
So why
very
do you
good.
use this double-edged sword in the tip of the sword?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you?
Why would
Would
you?
you touch it?
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just
when
the
it-
common sense that people have to use the balance.
Using.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yes, exactly.
netizens. But there's a lot when it comes to this double-edged sword.
Uh-huh.
You might scratch yourself
Yes.
if you do not
Yeah.
know how to use it. If you are not very expert to use it, you have to be expert first in order
Before
to
you
use,
use technology?
before you use technology.
No,
That's why we
really?
have.
Really, you know.
You can actually learn along
Yeah,
with
and you
it.
can explore
You can
yourself.
use it as your tool
That's actually
in
my
learning.
point. That's
Ah.
my point. You have to know everything about technology. You have to know na, I use AI in the schoolwork, but these are the limitations I have to
Oh,
use.
yeah.
course, of
Yes,
course.
That's why the concept is it's about balance using, guys.
Yeah.
You know,
It's actually-
netizens do not ever rely on
On
AI
AI.
or in social media. Do not let social media affect you too much. Na in a way na you use slang words in your essays. I
Yeah.
mean, it's so very unprofessional.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
also informal you to, use these slang words in a formal setting.
Yes,
For example.
exactly.
But netizens, they have already said what I want to say. As
Ah, yeah.
expected to this really human beings right here with me. So, if I can add, the problems mentioned are only going to be a problem if only it is used in an excessive way or in a bad way. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
For example, like you are only focused on your phone, on your social media, but you
Yeah, it
forgot.
took time, yeah.
You forgot how to mingle with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
people around you.
Yes,
And-
exactly. That's really a downside of influence of technology, right?
So it's,
Yes.
yeah, it's the concept of fuss and bargain.
Yes.
Yes, it's a concept
And you lose something.
and also a double-edged sword.
Of course. Well, at the end of the day, you just have to use it
Yeah, wisely.
wisely, yes.
wisely.
Yes,
Yeah,
wisely,
that-
very
just-
wisely.
Just the keywords. Use it wisely.
All right, what an insightful conversation we had today. We've taken a deep dive into the ways technology is transforming how we learn, how we communicate, but also the very words, the very language we use. I could say that based on this conversation that transpired here today, I conclude that we all agree that technologies can change our language.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Ramos, though?
At the end of the day, it's all about balance using
Yeah,
the
exactly.
benefits of technology without losing the richness and depths of real human connection, which was already mentioned by Mobaina. Whether AI rewriting essays or slang reshaping our vocabulary, technology is here to stay and slay.
Hey! Well, that's a wrap for today's episode. My biggest gratitude to my guests.
You're very welcome.
Yes,
welcome.
to my brilliant guests, Refki, Mubi, and Mufi, for,
At your
for sharing
service.
your insightful and very fascinating
It's an honor.
Very
worldview.
thoughtful.
And to all of you out there, thanks for tuning in to Techy Talk Podcast, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you very
See you
much.
Guys, thank you for having us, Popeye.